Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable judges, respected committees of English Department at Universitas Negeri Malang, and all my beloved audience. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, as the noble God in this universe, blessing, peace, and salutation be upon to the most honorable Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness into the lightness and who has got us from the stupidity to the cleverness. Besides, I will never forget to say thanks to Committee of English Department at Universitas Negeri Malang, who has given me the opportunity for delivering my speech today. My name is EVI NADILA and I'm from IAIN LANGSA. Well, for today's chance, I would like to convey my fascinating speech under the title, Igniting Spark for a New Era of Education. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in an era of unprecedented change, where technology is reshaping our industries, societies, and even our very existence. Yet our education system often seems stuck in the past, clinging to outdated methodologies and rigid structures. Now, imagine a future where our children are ill-equipped to navigate this complex world. A future where they are mere spectators, not active participants in the grand theater of innovation. A future where their potential, their brilliance is stifled by the weight of traditions. This is not the future we want. This is not the future we deserve. And most importantly, this is not the future we must accept. Because we, you, me, and all of us have the power to change this. Well, I want to ask you a question. When was the last time school truly excited to students? Not because of grades, but because of discovery. Not because of pressure, but because of passion. And let's ask ourselves, what is the purpose of education? And is it just because to prepare students to pass exams, or it is because to prepare them for life, for change, for impact? Education should not be about feeding students with facts. It should be about teaching them with how to think and not what to think. And that's why it's time to ignite a spark of innovation that will illuminate the path towards a brighter future. It's time to revolutionize education to empower our learners to become the architects of tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, innovation in education isn't just about adopting the latest gadgets or fancy software. It's about empowering students to question the status quo, challenge conventional wisdoms, and dream beyond the horizons. It's about fostering a culture of curiosity, creativity, and critical thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, so what can we do now? What can we do for our future? Well, from now on, let's start by inspiring students to become problem solvers, innovators, and leaders. Let's equip them with critical thinking and creativity skills to adapt to a rapidly changing world. Yes, I know achieving this vision, however, will not happen overnight, right? Yes, because we have to take the collective efforts from educators, policymakers, and parents. We must invest in our teachers. Because we want to achieve this, we must invest in our teachers, providing them with the tools and training they need so that they can inspire and empower their students properly. Besides, we must also create learning environments that are flexible, collaborative, and student-centered. Well, the future of our world depends on the education of our youth. If we fail to innovate, if we cling to outdated methods, we risk leaving our children unprepared for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. But I believe in the power of innovation. I believe in the power of innovation, and I believe in the power of education. Together we can create where education is the catalyst for change, where innovation is the norm, and where our students are the leaders of tomorrow. Let's ignite a spark, fuel the fire, and shape a future that is bright, bold, and full of boundless possibilities. Thank you. That's all from me. And thanks a lot and thanks a million for all your big attention. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.